Now we're in business. Josh, what's up, man? I literally got in. Sorry, I had to turn my mic on. Yeah, you are in like number one. I figured I'd sneak by here before I went home. I was like, I really don't want to drive 380 from Denton to Frisco during rush hour. So I was like, well, I might as well just come down here. So way to be like number one. Winds are 15 gusting to 25. So what's up? What's up, OK Aviation? I'm here in Salt Lake City. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Delta Alpha Lima? Yeah, back at DFW. You got it, man. I can't fool you. Nice job, OK. There's Lufthansa getting ready to head back to Frankfurt on their A380. Or not the A380, the A330. Hi, Andy. I'm back in DFW. Great to see everybody. Yep, it's great to see all of you. Got an United A320 looks like arriving here. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, they're probably not here in DFW, but just to the north. I thought about driving to Oklahoma City today, Josh, and I'm very glad I didn't, especially after I looked at the weather. I was like, maybe not. Thanks, Kevin Kelly. Thank you for that warm welcome back to Texas. What's up, Colin? Great to see you. I'm good, Andy. Yeah, I know. I can't fool you, OK Aviation. I know Dallas when I see it, too, as well. So thank you very much. Welcome in, everybody, to the, I guess we call it a test cast, but I literally got in like 15 minutes ago. I haven't been home yet, but I thought I'd come make sure everything's still here, everything still works, and get some likes in, some sympathy likes, and get back in the flow. Hey, John. I know. Yep, Lufthansa, Delta Alpha Lima. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta see if I can fix this as usual. See if that fixes it. Yeah, you're good German, Delta Alpha Lima, I remember. So, what I was going to look up. Yeah, it's almost like I never left, Josh, right? I put on my Facebook page, I finished up my New Mexico internship and successfully completed it. And I'm headed back. So, yeah. The air is very thick. Josh, what's up? Josh, what's going on? Where you at, Josh? You still in Hawaii? The air does feel thick. It is thick. It's very thick. I pulled my tripod out of my car, and it had been used to the air conditioning, and it immediately gathered condensation. It's such a moist, thick day here. So I'm looking at the, Josh, you mentioned the storm chasing. It looks like they put most of the severe weather, the enhanced, which is like a level 3 out of 5, up in Kansas and Nebraska. But I'm sure Oklahoma is a possibility as well. Michael, what's up? I did surprise you. I made it back to DFW. So basically, I figured I'd make sure that all the equipment worked and everything, make sure I was comfortable. Plus, traffic is horrible on one of the other highways to my home. So I figured I'd come here and say hello to this A321 from Viva Aerobus. Hola. Nice firm landing here, and the winds are pretty good as usual here at DFW. Winds are gusting out of the south 15 to 25 knots, so that's good for aviation and mixed feelings for spotters. Laxbro 7718, Melbourne, Australia, 7:25 in the morning. Well, good morning to you. G'day. I know, Colin, I've got to catch up with Carolina. I've got a lot of work to do here, so I'm going to do my best. I told my sister I need to make a sign, too, so that when people walk by, they can see who's broadcasting. But I do have some good news for you, that the A380 is now, because it's funny, because the last time I broadcasted from here, we still hadn't turned our clocks. But now, instead of arriving at around 3, it's like, I think, 4:45 or so? So, yeah. Very exciting. Dude, Kevin Moore. Oh my goodness, Kevin, so great to see you. How are you? Spring from cool, rainy Ogden. I'm sure the mountains look beautiful, all green and lush from the rain as we check out this A319 departing. There's our old friend Maverick, the VOR. So yeah, it's great to see everybody on here. I still had got in about, 20 minutes ago. And I'm glad to see everybody here. Yeah, this is weather in the springtime. Windy conditions, thunderstorms. We're not forecast for anything severe, but there is an outside chance that we could get some thunderstorms this evening in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The severe weather, we've got a slight chance of that. But other than that, it's really a nice day. Kik had pointed out and said the air looks really thick. And that's impressive that you can say how thick the air is from live streaming, but it is. I haven't checked the dew point, but it's super moist. Oh, nice. Still in Hawaii, Josh. Excellent. That's cool, John. An A319 from Slovakia. Very cool. I don't know if anybody noticed, but Michael and Colin made reference to it, but our friend Carolina Aviation, he set a new record for likes. I think it was 514 likes yesterday. So that beats my record when we were in Houston. So we've got to put our nose to the wheel, folks, and share the message. The good message. What do they call it? Oh, I can't think of it right now, but Auf Wiedersehen, Lufthansa. Schiete Racing. That's really good, Delta Alpha Lima. I'll have to learn how to speak German. Chevy Fan 88, hello from JFK Airport on my way home from work. TSA, all right, Chevy Fan. Thank you so much for being a TSA agent. I know it can be challenging at times and people give you a lot of crap, but we love you. We appreciate you keeping the airport safe. Thank you so much for tuning in. I actually lived in Long Island for a summer a couple years ago. Really enjoyed it, and of course you know how good JFK is for plane spotting, but there's our old friends from UPS. Nice to see my old friends and your old friends from UPS. Look at that, Colin. We've got a couple of MD-11s for you. A couple of friendly MD-11s here on a Monday. The FS Man official, yo, glad to see you're live. I know, I'm glad to see here back too. Kevin, I'm glad you're doing well. Hope you and Sandy are driving the bus like you stole it. Not much time? Well, that's all right. I'm just glad to see you, Kevin. I've been thinking about you, and I was going to send you a message. So, Long Island, 25 minutes from JFK, right on. Penn, thanks for the welcome back to DFW. It's great to be back. Very cool, Chef Fan 88. I lived out in Ronkonkoma, which is more like 45 minutes from JFK. But yeah, we were out on the far edge of the populated area in the New York metro area. We were starting an airline there, Breeze Airways. So I was a flight dispatcher, and I lived there for about 3 months. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, well, thank you. It's nice to be back. Awesome. Okay. I look forward to it. I look forward to the live stream in Delta Alpha Lima. I look forward to your live stream from Sioux Falls. Thank you, Carolyn, for your kind words. So yeah, I left Amarillo this morning and got back to DFW about 20 minutes ago. So as long as the rain holds out, I'll be out for a little bit. Oh, nice. Chef Fan 88, nice. You're from Ronkonkoma. Penn, I know, Breeze is coming to DFW. And it's flying to Provo, one of the old airports I used to fly out of and dispatch when I was with Breeze. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Chef Fan, yeah. So we lived, it's funny, Chef Fan, there were a few dispatchers and a few ops people who lived out there for the summer. And we stayed at the Grand Hyatt, or not the Grand Hyatt, the Hyatt Regency, right there by the casino, like Jack's Casino, just a block or two. So, yeah, that's where I lived from about July to October, the beginning of October, and then we moved out to Utah. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I kind of wish, I often wish, the only thing I didn't like is everything's so expensive out there. Other than that, I loved it. Michael Walker, I know. I'm looking forward to heading back to Austin, too. Yeah, Jake's 58. Thank you. That's right. Roger, great to see you. Hello, hello. How is Michigan? Make immediate cash and get tips. Gotcha. I remember that, John. Yeah, I saw that too, Kevin. American Airlines. I can tell you our friend, First Officer Mark, actually predicted that. He messaged me right when Breeze announced plans to fly to DFW. He's like, I guarantee you American's just going to do a bunch of flights from Provo because they don't like anybody messing up with their territory. What's up, Dreamweaver? Hey, thanks for your kind words. It's great to see ya. Yeah, Chef Fan. Excuse me. Yep. I really enjoyed my time out there in Ronkonkoma. You may have seen me actually, if you're only 5 blocks from MacArthur. I actually would ride my bicycle to work sometimes because we had a little hangar that was our original operations center. And so I'd ride it. I can't remember the roads, but I would ride it. And the hangar was on the west side. Yeah, the west side of MacArthur Airport. I'm back in, Roger, I'm back in Texas. I don't know, man. I'm alive. That's what I can say. I'm back in Texas for a while. Yeah, unless something pops up. When you get fired from your job, you never know how long you're going to be somewhere. So, in the meantime, yep, I'm here. I'll be here in Dallas, Fort Worth, streaming the goodness and bringing you more knowledge. Hey, what's up, Madman? The weather out here, Dreamweaver, it is windy, which is typically how Dallas, Fort Worth is, and all the time, most of the time, especially in the summertime. So the winds are usually like 15, 20 miles an hour. So it's about the same there, 15 to 25 miles an hour. We have an outside shot of some rain showers later this evening and thunderstorms. But right now the weather's pretty good. It is fairly moist, humid atmosphere. And temperature 76, so really nice. Yep, Kyle, that's exactly right. Kyle, great to see you. It is cool, Chevy Fan 88. I know, I'm sure, Chef Fan, you have to put up with all sorts of passengers, so God bless you, man. You earn that. You earn that wage every day and pension. You the man. Or woman. You guys work really hard, so I appreciate what you do. I think we all do. And whatever you need, I'm here for you. Hey, Rachel, great to see you. Hello. Hello, hello. Man, I know. I'm trying my best. I I know it's going to be a real all-out battle this spring and summer. I'm going to war against him. No, Chef Fan 88, thank you, and thank you for tuning in. Thanks for your kind words, Roger. I appreciate that. It's definitely challenging right now, but like I said, and I've said since last few days and in Denver, it's thanks to each one of you that I'm pushing forward. I mean, hundreds of messages really and for support, and I really appreciate that a lot. You really appreciate it. But man, you are exactly right. It's a battle royale between me and Carolina, and since he's from the South and a redneck, he probably likes WWE, so this is like a Super Slam summer for him. You know, and we got to go to war. Who gets the belt? So, anyways, I would love to, Chef Fan 88, I would love some advice. What would you suggest I do if I'm going to spot at the TWA hotel? Because it's super expensive to get a room. It's like $250, $300 a night, and I don't know if I want to spend that much. So would you say it is worth it just to do the pool day pass for like $50? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, Chef Fan 88. Jacob, hello. Well, thanks, Dreamweaver. That means a lot. I appreciate that, and hopefully I can make it worth it. And not only that, educate you as well. So, and you're right, Roger. I've definitely had my share of curveballs. So, speaking of that, that makes me want, since I'm back here in Texas, Roger, I think I'm going to go find a place to do batting practice from, like an indoor batting facility, because I do love baseball. Yeah, and Dreamweaver, I haven't had a chance to put a lime emoji yet, but I'm not in Denver, so I don't know if I'll see those that much, but it's nice to see some familiar sights and sounds here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Because for those who are fairly new to the channel or just tuning in for the first time, I lived in Dallas-Fort Worth here from about 2018 to 2021, and then have just recently gotten back. I had an internship in New Mexico, but now the internship is over and I'm back here in Dallas-Fort Worth. I have not done axe throwing, Dreamweaver, but that's actually a great idea. Alan S., hello and a very good evening to you from Sunderland, Northeast England. I'm doing great. Alan S., I do have to ask you, being from Sunderland, did you watch the Netflix documentary about the soccer team? And is it the Stadium of Light out there? I really enjoyed that Netflix documentary. Jacob, you're about to get some storms. Tornado watch west of here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've been watching the weather. I thought about, mentioned to our friend Josh Aldridge, I thought about going to OKC today. I'm glad I didn't. That's all I can do, Roger. Oh, the Rangers are playing the Tigers. Perfect. Thank you, Chef Fan. Yeah, Chef Fan, I would love to hear your perspective on where to spot at the TWA Hotel if I should just get a pool pass. Chef Fan, I have been to JFK a few times. I think is it Idlewild Park across the bay there from JFK? I've spotted there a couple times, but never been to the TWA hotel on the top. So technically, if I stay on this schedule, like for you Pip Pal veterans and Pip's Planespotting Live veterans, I'll be broadcasting from like Sunday to Thursday and take Friday and Saturday off, unless the occasional show. But I snuck, yeah, Jamaica Bay. Okay, thank you. Yep. Dreamweaver, technically not yet, but I know there was an article that came out about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago that said Southwest has plans to start flying here directly from DFW, which we all kind of figured, and a lot of that has to do with the expiration of the Wright Amendment, or portions. Let me rephrase that: portions of the Wright Amendment, because the Wright Amendment technically expired, I don't know, like 2014 or something like that. I don't know. But anyways. Andy, my favorite baseball team is the Cubs since I grew up in Chicago. LNS. Yes, the Stadium of Light. Very nice, LNS. Hey, AJD, what's up, man? Good to be back. Good to be back. Look forward to a Delta Alpha Lima. I saw your message, so I'm looking forward to that. Well, don't worry, Dreamweaver, because actually I also do live streams from Love Field, which is where Southwest has its headquarters. So you'll see lots of Southwest planes at Love Field, and look at that. The ultra long flight, yeah, Josh. Imagine the diversion possibilities. Hey, but how about this? We got American 1327 on a Dreamliner getting ready to take off, so it's time to sound my first heavy alert back here in DFW. Thank you, AJD. I appreciate that, and I will let you know. And speaking of that, AJD, I don't think you caught the Denver stream, but I did mention that I should be flying out to Atlanta at the end of this month for a few days. And then I'll be at Houston Intercontinental a few days after that. So I'm very excited. That's right, Chef Fenn. It is the home of American Airlines. Props to the props emoji. Kudos to the tubos. I'll see what I can come up with. So if you like heavies, yeah, this is a great place to be, as many of you know, but for those who are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. But yeah, DFW, actually, I have to share something with you, but DFW is one of the busiest airports in the world, and if you've seen the ACI statistics from today, don't spoil it. Yeah, AJD, I'm looking forward to it, the next several weeks, in fact. Yeah, Roger, I might see a few Delta jets, just a few. Just a few. I am really trying to save up some money or sell a couple things so I can stay at the Renaissance Hotel, where you can just spot from your, your window. Like, you don't even have to leave your hotel room. Off to Philadelphia that Dreamliner went. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that. Let's see. I do want to give you some information here that I'm excited to share with you. Give me 1 second here. Nope, not that. Okay. DBs, great question. MSP is tentatively scheduled. I have a flight already booked. I should be there unless something comes up from the 18th to the 21st of May. So I had some Delta points. So I have a tentative flight scheduled for May 18th through the 21st. So there you go. Ask and deliver. Alan says, I flew right here once we were issued a complimentary parachute. Hey, Rohan, back at DFW. It's true, it's great to be back. I got in, I started the show, as you can see, about 30 minutes ago, and as soon as I got in, I came here. Nice. Oh, DBs, glad to see you back. When MSP bound. Thank you for that $9.99 super chat, DBs. I appreciate your generosity. That $9.99 super chat to help and support the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, so DBs, I'll be there May 18th through the 21st tentatively. So there you go. I need like a Storm Chaser quality tripod for these summer winds. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, DBs, and thanks to all of you. All right, so while we have a quick minute, I wanted to talk to you about, it's official now, the Airport Council International, the official number gathering source for airports everywhere. They've officially released the numbers for the 10 busiest airports in the world. So if you're ready for this, we'll drum roll from 10 down to 1. So you can't release, if you know these numbers, you got to keep it secret. But today, the ACI released the numbers for the 10 busiest airports in 2023. So if you're ready for them, let's run this down. So number 10. Number 10 is New Delhi, India, the 10th busiest airport. Last year, it was number 9. All right, John, we'll see you in a little bit. In the number 9 spot is of the 10 busiest airports worldwide for 2023, Chicago O'Hare, number 9. Last year, it was number 4. So a little bit of a drop there from my hometown, Matt Man. That's right, the home office of Sioux City, Iowa. Hey, Michael Kelly from Ireland. Thank you for the positive vibes. Great to see you. AJD, I'll answer that in a second. So I won't forget your question. Number 8, Los Angeles, LAX. Last year it was number 6. Number 7 on the 10 busiest airports in 2023 list, Istanbul, the new airport out in Istanbul. Number 7. Last year was also number 7. Number 6 of the busiest airports in the world for 2023 is Denver International. Last year, it was number 3. Check out number 5. Number 5 is Tokyo Haneda. It didn't even make the top 10 list last year. It was number 16, and it's now number 5 with a 55% increase in traffic. A lot of that has to do with COVID and the restrictions that Japan finally lifted. Number 4 on the busiest airports of 2023 in the world goes to London Heathrow. Not a huge surprise there. London's fairly busy. So now we're up to the top 3 airports in the world. I'm going to take a quick break and answer AJD's question and say I am scheduled to fly to Atlanta April 27th through the 30th. April 27th through the 30th, so just in about 2 weeks. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that, and thank you, Colin. All right, so yeah, 27th through the 30th, I've tentatively scheduled to fly to Atlanta from Dallas. All right, so you guys ready for the top 3 busiest airports in the world for 2023? Number 3. That was my worst drum roll ever. Number 3 is the airport we're currently looking at, Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Number 3, the 3rd busiest airport in the world is Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport for passenger traffic. Number two. All right, so I'm going to let you guys guess. I've got 2 airports left. Dallas-Fort Worth was number 3 in the 10 busiest airports in the world for 2023. We've got 2 airports left. Can anyone guess what 2 airports are left? I'll give you a second. Thank you for the drum roll emoji. Let's see if you guys can get it right. I wish I had something to give away. I'll have to work on that for the summer. FSD. Nah, Chef Fan, it's not JFK. Good guess, though. I'm surprised JFK didn't make the top 10. Roger says Charles de Gaulle. Nope, Charles de Gaulle is not in there. Andy Ling says Atlanta. Roger Williams says Amsterdam. AJD says Atlanta. Michael Kelly says Amsterdam. Josh says Dubai and LAX. Michael Walker says Dubai. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are super smart because collectively, you both named the top 2 airports, busiest airports for 2023. Number 2 is Dubai. Excellent work, everyone. So that means, again, the busiest airport in the world for like the 14th year in a row is Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport. So there you go. Well done, everybody. So Atlanta, of course, retains its number 1 ranking as the busiest airport in the world. Dubai, number 2. Crazy, but believable considering how fast Emirates grows and how big that airport is. So well done, everybody. Excellent work. Excellent work. Some great guesses. But yes, Dubai's number 2 and Atlanta is number 1. That's right, Delta Alpha Lima. Good guess by Roger at Frankfurt, Madrid, Atlanta, Miami. Roger was thinking Boise. Oh, Mattman says main runway was shut down for 2 hours. Total cluster for 2 hours. Wow. Protesters arrested. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Dev, I know, no shocker. What's up, Chantel? Great to see you. Hello, hello. Oh, check this out. We got the retro on display. Beautiful. Wow, I didn't expect the retro to make an appearance, but that was awesome. Fareed, what's up? What's happening? It's true, Josh, but you know, JFK seems to keep adding a couple of international airlines each year. May 10th, the Delta sale. Oh man, I'm missing out, AJD. That's crazy, man. So great job, everybody. It's great to see you, Chantel. Hotlanta, I hope won't be too hot in a couple weeks. Thankfully, I'll probably catch it early enough in the season. But if you're just tuning in, my name's Pip. Welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. I just got into Dallas about 40 minutes ago. So 4 weeks till you're there. Hey, you know what, Fareed? Guess what, man? I'm back. So I will be here when you get here in May. How about that? I know, Chef Fan. I love the retro. And, you know, this is one of the great things about DFW is we do get a lot of the, heritage liveries. That's the word I wanted to use. Heritage Liveries of American being the largest hub here at DFW. So, yeah, it's great seeing a little variety. What's up, Nick? Mr. Lamb, how is New Zealand today? Good morning, good morning. Hey, what's up, Louis? Good evening to you. Hello over in Utrecht, the Netherlands. You got United hanging over there? Well, thank you for saying hi, Chantel. It's great to see you. And, well, I'm back in a familiar territory. As United gets ready to take off, I wanted to take a minute. Excuse me. All right, so I was looking for our A380. It looks like our A380 is on descent over the Bonham VOR right now. So it should be on the ground in about 20 minutes. The A380 from British Airways. Speedbird. Flight 193. That's right, we do get an A380 here every day almost at DFW. Now they did say this during the Christmas season, or is it October through January, they're going to switch to the 777 and then bring it back. But I know, Chef Fan, that would be great. You know, Chef Fan, you might be interested in one of the videos I did recently. I went down to the American Boneyard and was able to catch all the old MD-80s that were parked in Roswell, New Mexico. That was a lot of fun. From Plymouth, Connecticut. Hello, Marco. Great to see you. Welcome in from Connecticut. Netherlandish. Yippee, it's Mr. Whippy. Ah, I like that, Alan. Very cool. All right, so we've got an A321 that'll be taking the runway here at DFW International Airport. Here's an A320neo from Frontier Airlines, and then a 737-800 series from American. Nice, thank you, Josh. Thanks for the heads up. Shelly the Sea Turtle. Yeah, I'm surprised. I know that one of the MD-80s is going to like a, obviously a technical school for maintenance, but yeah, a lot of the MD-80s, Chef Fan, are just there, just hanging out at Roswell Industrial Air Center. It is going to get pretty warm over the next couple of days, especially for spring. We're going to top out close to 90 degrees tomorrow and Wednesday. Cool off a little bit for Thursday, and then over the weekend I think we've got a cold front. But right now looks like we got a 777 from Dublin. American Airlines 777 from Dublin, Ireland. So let's say hello to our friends over in Ireland, Michael Kelly. Michael G. Kelly. Roger, no, I still haven't been to the C.R. Smith Museum, and I know there's probably an MD-80 there, so you are right to chastise me. But hey, you know what? I'm getting used to having so many heavies, so let's sound the alarm. Let's sound it for the heavy alert for that 777. Thanks, Rohan. I should have been paying more attention to the chat. I apologize, man. Way to be on it. Next heavy that we should see looks like it'll be EVA Air Cargo 692 from Anchorage, Alaska on a 777. So number three in the arrival path. And then behind them will be American 128, a 787-8 Dreamliner from Shanghai. Man, no chocolate cake. I literally got into DFW like 40 minutes ago. And I literally came right here. I drove down 35E and jumped on the Sam Rayburn and just came to Founders Plaza. Well, there you go, Chef Fan. Yeah, I never have been to the C.R. Smith. I really need to. You're right, Roger Williams. Now I'll have some time to. Yeah, Louis, still waiting on the SR-71. DW! The wind did blow in, yeah, and it's very windy today from the south. So it was a nice smooth landing. So, ow, back in DFW. What's up? DW, you keep changing your name. I love it. Keeping it fresh and exciting. So we got back-to-back heavies, so we'll do a double shot. Double shot. Heavy. Hey Shannon, good morning as we got a yellow banana inbound. Hello. All right, so we got a regional jet and then we'll have back-to-back heavies here. Gotta sound that for my banana alert.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Yeah, it's great to see you, DW. Shannon from Tasmania. Hello, hello. Thanks for saying hi. Tommy! Yes, that's true, Fareed. I'm excited. Sadly, the Blackhawks are not in it, but that's all right. I'm excited to watch the playoffs again as usual. Look at you, LNS. Nice humor there. Yes, Michael Walker. I am aware of that, Michael Walker, and I was going to look when I wake up tomorrow on Flight Radar because I can look 24 hours ahead about. But yes, that is my understanding on the 17th. So I have full intention, Michael Walker, regarding being here unless there are severe storms or rain or anything. And if there are, I'll probably just be here. I just won't be doing a live broadcast. But I do want to get it on video. So cross your fingers for good weather, but I have full intentions of being here on Wednesday morning, Michael. So thank you for bringing that up. No problem, Tommy. I'm just glad that you could make it and sneak in. I just got into Dallas. I drove in and got here about 40 minutes ago. I haven't even been home. So speaking of that, I do need to text some family members real quick. What's up, Carolina? Great to see you. My man, the record setter. Carolina and I are going to war this summer. Yes, Tommy, it's getting very interesting in Provo. All of a sudden, all these airlines coming to Provo. And by all these airlines, I mean 2. Or, well, now it'll be 3. I bet you somebody else will figure out how to fly there, but yeah. Also, in case you're wondering, now that I'm back in DFW, I have spoken to First Officer Mark to try and coordinate a time that he can appear on the program again. So hopefully we can get something going for that for you. But hey, here's our back-to-back heavies. We've got Eva Air Cargo 692 from Anchorage. Look at this beauty. right, and our next one will be that 787 Dreamliner. Remember, we had a double shot heavy alert. Josh. Well, thanks, man. Come on back. I appreciate it. Well, surprisingly, I'm back in DFW. I finished my internship in New Mexico, so. Thank you, Alan S. Appreciate that. What's up, Robbie? Hello. Just got home from Arizona. I'm glad to see you're traveling, my man. No worries, Josh. I understand. Sorry I moved and then came back. Salt Lake City for Hawaiian. You know what? I could now that I don't have a job, Tommy. I'll see if it's a possibility. Yeah, I think that's a possibility now. I'll see how much flights are. I won't say yes, but I also won't say no. And here's the Dreamliner. Back-to-back heavies. Oh, AJD, now you're getting creative. Yeah, so there's a lot of new airlines. So I talked about the possibility of going down to San Antonio on the 17th of May for Condor's first flight. SAS, yeah, on the 11th. I know Denver is getting Breeze Airways on the 16th. And then Aer Lingus on the 17th. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. For sure looking for something in aviation still, yeah. Copy that, Rohan. Thanks for the heads up. So we've got our A380, everybody. If you're just tuning in for the first time, make sure to smash that button, like and subscribe. We've got our almost daily A380 on final. Thanks for Rohan giving us the heads up. Looks like it's number 4. So we'll go ahead and sound the heavy alarm. This one gets 3 bells. Yeah, I did see that, Josh. I did see that. So I probably will apply once I get settled in tonight or tomorrow. Ooh, Delta Alpha Lima, tough question. I gotta be honest. I loved all the different corporate and general aviation we got in Santa Fe, and so that really excited me. But I definitely miss 747s and all the heavies. So, well, short answer, Louis, is I got fired. Long answer is it's a long story. But yeah, I'm no longer employed. So, like Roger said, sometimes life throws us curveballs, so we just have to adjust our hitting stance. So there you go. I'll explain. Ooh, an air cal. Nice, Rohan. Thank you. That Spirit isn't a heavy. Image reader. It's pity DFW and the other airports don't have an airport-sponsored webcam system. That's a good suggestion. I like it. I've suggested that to Salt Lake City too. Tampa has one, I know. Tampa International Airport. Let's see. Mouseman Brick. Yes, sir. What's happening? I made the drive. I stopped in Amarillo last night, so I didn't get in at 1:30 last night. I was like, I'd rather drive. Sorry, the camera is a little shaky with all the wind today. But I'll get better. I'll adjust to it. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. That means a lot. A lot, actually. Indeed, AJD. All right, so I think 2 more. Oh, we got a double shot of Dreamliners. Look at that. Camera 1, camera 2. Am I seeing double? No, it's a 777. I'm seeing double. That's a 777 and a Dreamliner. Thank you, Image Seeker, or Image Reader. I appreciate that. That's true, Tommy. I could fly in Frontier to Salt Lake City. We will look at the possibilities. Yeah, Josh, I had a double vision there. I bet it is, Mouseman Rick. If it's windy here, it's got to be way windier in Albuquerque. Delta Alpha Lima, that's a good question. You know, if we did like Baltimore, Boston, Dulles, you've got Play Airlines that has their red livery. So we could do like a strawberry and banana that way. I do know the way to Amarillo. Route 66 is where I get my kicks, Michael. Well, thanks, Nick. I appreciate that. I hope so. But I gotta be honest, I do like educating and talking with you. So I may talk to my old school about doing adjunct professor or instructor. So I think we've got one more narrow body before we get the king. Dang. Okay. Wind almost blew off my computer. Thank you, Louie. This is why I always bring tape. This is a good idea to always bring tape. Yeah, what do you think the winds are right now in Sioux Falls? Oh, no. Here comes the king. There it is. Well, thank you very much, Alan. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you again. I will continue to keep up the good work and appreciate your support, and we'll see you again, Alan. Thank you so much. Hey, Ramona Aviation. Yeah, right on time for that big old king. I know, Matt, man. True dat. Well, that's pretty cool, Image Reader. Michael Walker, yes I am. Yes I am. So yeah, I will do some more aviation classes for sure. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for asking, but yeah, that's the plan. And make sure to smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe. If you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome in. Don't be shy. Say hi. My name's Pip. This is DFW International Airport in Dallas, Grapevine, Irving, Capel, Euless, Texas. Didn't want to forget anybody. But there's our friend Maverick in the corner, lower right-hand corner. The forehead has arrived. Winds are 23 knots at 140 at DFW. They're 14 knots at 130. Well, I can tell you that that's a lie. That's not true. It's way windier than 13 knots. I think there's something wrong with their ASOS. They need to check their ASOS, man. Mouseman Rick, that is correct. It is the only airline currently that flies the A380 in. There used to be, before the pandemic, until the pandemic, Qantas Airlines flew the A380 in, and British Airways flew their 747 in before the pandemic. But when that hit, they took away both of those. So yeah, now British Airways only now is the only one that flies the A380 in here. Sweet Louie. I'm a biker myself. First Officer Pip, love it. I think if we stay long enough, Louisville UPS has a 747 coming in. Let me check that. All right, so number 3 is an Delta 2294. Delta A220. The whale is on final. Hey, what's up, ERB? $30, huh, before fees? Well, that's pretty good. 31 knots there, Mouseman Rick. Holy cow. Thanks, everybody, for liking and subscribing, tuning in. What's up, ERB? I know I snuck on here. I just got into DFW. I drove in and was here. I got in about an hour ago, just over an hour ago. You can see the A380, and that is the Grand Hyatt. Oh, red flag warning. Watch out. Tommy, it would depend, honestly, on where I could stay, honestly. So It could be a day trip, or it could be, we'll see. Speaking of Frontier, there's a little old A321. I know, ERB. Hopefully that'll be the case. I've got a lot of competition with Carolina, so I'll show them what's up. I'll do my best. Zoom in so that fence post is in the way. Yep. Oh, I know, Delta Alpha Lima. I just hate wind. Because it makes things more challenging trying to keep all the equipment not from blowing away. NorCal, don't worry, we've got some more on the way for you. We just got our A380 landing. And there's our A220, the whale. Soon when Breeze comes, it'll be 2 airlines. Actually, I've seen 3 airlines fly the A220 in. Hey Spirit, what's up? Great to see you, welcome in. There goes Frontier. Well, I try to hold everything down from the wind. So I've got regional, A321 is in first, and then another A321, next 4 aircraft. So Portland, and then Ontario. American 187 is about to land from Ontario, California. Let me try that. I'm getting you guys all worked up here. You got it. Yeah, that's a good question, Tommy. That flight shows, well, we've got an MD-11. It was a 747, but it's now switched to an MD-11, and it should arrive in about an hour. Yep, exactly, Delta Alpha Lima. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. So hi everybody who just logged on, Pip's Planespotting Live from lovely DFW, cloudy, windy, but no rain at least, so hashtag blessed. Just had our A380 come in about 10 minutes ago, 10 to 15 minutes ago. Just looking at the updated TAF, what I like to call the terminal area forecast. Yeah, the winds say 130 at 13. That's a lie. In fact, yeah, that's a lie. It's a lie. I'm just going to say that straight up. So we're supposed to have south winds the next couple of days, so we'll see how things go. with that. So yeah, the winds will be our friend. So at least we'll be on a south flow the whole time. John, it does look like it's going to rain, but no rain yet. Yep, an MD-11 should be here in under an hour. I know that there are some storms to the north, or there's a higher likelihood the further you go north into Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. $23 knots. It's like 72. Hey, Northeast Corridor Rail Productions. What's happening? Happy Monday. Welcome in. Good to see ya. I got into DFW about an hour ago, so I literally drove to the airport even before I went home. All right, CARB. We'll see you a little bit. Yeah, they'll be in the arrival. Should be here in under an hour. And speaking of MD-11s, for those who haven't seen DFW before, we do have what I like to call UPS mini port here. It's not the World Port in Louisville, but quite a few UPS will fly here overnight in the evening, and we'll take off in the morning. So we'll get some from the West Coast midday. Then we'll get some from the east in the evening, and then in the early morning they take off again. So there's UPS Miniport. What's up, Pablo? Yeah, it is. If it's E175, yes. What's up, Bubbag? That sounds fun. The U of U. Pablo, that is correct. Stand by. So now we've got a whole bunch of regional traffic. Envoy 3776, SkyWest 4831 from Colorado Springs, American 2136, and A319 from Murrieta, Mexico, and then making a right turn for 18 right is American 2926 on an A321 Neo. Very cool. Then we've got Atlanta. So busy hour. I went to college at Weber State, Bubag. So I went up in Ogden. And speaking of MD-11s, we got a couple of Buttes parked right here over at UPS Miniport. Tumbleweed from Santa Fe? Probably. That's true. I specifically put that video out on my shorts page just so people knew that tumbleweeds are quite frequent out there, out in the Wild West. That's right, Ramona, some MD-11 action. Did you know that DFW International Airport has 2 Hyatt hotels on the property? The one on the left is the Hyatt Regency, and the one on the right is the Grand Hyatt. Fun fact there. If Carolina is still there working and lurking, I still want my baby mini Jesus, dang it. If I'm going to go traveling, I want to take my mini Jesus everywhere. If you're just joining us, this is Pip's Planespotting Live. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button, like, and subscribe. No, I didn't. I did not know that, AJD. Wow. I actually did not know that. That's pretty cool, man. And that's cool because I usually stay most times if the cost is comparable, I usually try and stay at a Hyatt because I'm a World of Hyatt member. So this 777, I believe, is headed to London. Oh, staying in Euless? Perfect. You're like 5 minutes away, Fareed. Perfect. You see wind? No worries, John. John, you should get your son to come type for you. Yeah, Delta Alpha Lima, I'm getting like a thin film of dirt on my body because I can smell it and I can feel it. Ooh, the flight to London, Andy, I believe is about 9 hours, 9 and change. Let's verify that. Yeah, about 9 hours. Nice, Fareed, and the staying at the True in both Frisco and Euless. Excellent. Yeah, Carolina, get that mini Jesus over here. Yep, that is a fact. That is Dallas. Usually the wind's not too bad in the morning time, but then it starts to kick up, obviously, as the sun gets higher into the atmosphere, right? And also some wind, yes, that is correct, also some wind. Wow, you've been to quite a few, Dreamweaver. That's pretty awesome. Ah, there's the A321neo in from Tucson, Arizona. Ah, we got a lot of Hilton Honors members here. Dang, I need to switch. Sounds like I need to make the switch. Yeah, quite a few airports you've been to, Dreamweaver. I thought I had a lot in the 70, but Michael Walker's got like 170 or something. Our friend. I counted, and it was just an absurdly awesome number. Now the question is, will they land the UPS on the east side or the west side? If it's coming from Louisville, it'll probably stay on the east side, but UPS is on here on the west side, so it's 50-50. What's up, Randy? Hello, greetings to Omaha. Nice, Delta Alpha Lima. Last time the pool room and pool was ice cold. Ice. Chile. If you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. I invite you to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, as we enter Armageddon with Carolina. Winds are blowing now more in a southeasterly direction, so a bit of a crosswind. Más o menos. Nice, Charlie, a whole 4 minutes. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here for 4 minutes, Charlie. Those sound like good resorts, John. Believe that is a Dreamliner arriving in from Barcelona. Barcelona. Oh, yellow banana alert. We got an A320neo on final for 1A right. Banana alert. Five-star chain. Potassium with wings. It's time to bring up this sounder.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
I'm surprised that UPS doesn't have more planes departing yet. Wish longtime friend Scott Rourke would come back. Scott, where are you? All right, Charlie, we'll see you in 35. The DHL is the banana. DHL is like the ketchup and mustard hot dog. That's right, good old Detective Foley. Well done, Roger. Speaking of Detective Foley, I am super pumped if you haven't seen it. Beverly Hills Cop 4 is supposed to be out July 4th weekend, or maybe is it July 11th? Anyways, it's July, and I'm looking forward to it. A321, thanks, Ramona. John, a burp is but a gust of wind emanating from the heart. If it took a downward turn, it would certainly be a fart. Thank you, John Southwell. Well, I know Carolina would appreciate that, because he's a man of simple means. Wow, that's been quite a few airports for you at Delta Alpha Lima. American 304 from San Francisco will be number 3 on an A321 Neo. But now we have another A321 non-Neo. If I had to pick one airport to would aim to spot from, is it an air? Michael, can I pick an existing airport that I've already been to, or do I have to pick a new one? Do I have to pick a new airport? Nah, because that's the real question. That's right, Roger. One of Detroit's finest. $67 likes. Awesome. Thanks everybody for smashing up the thumbs up button. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. Thank you, Ramona. A new one. I got to pick a new one. Okay. A new one to spot from. Well, I've been to Miami. I've been to Orlando. I haven't been to Tampa. I haven't been to Toronto. Been to Boston, been to JFK, been to Detroit. Memphis I haven't been to. So I said Tampa or Toronto. I'll tell you what, I will pick I will pick, I'll pick Tampa because I've never been there and they've got quite a ride. No! Tough one. See, I don't know if Toronto has the best sight lines. John Southwell can tell me or not, but purely by knowing the sight lines and what is visible, I will definitely pick Tampa. You can email them to me. Just Dreamweaver, you can email me at pipsplainspottinglive@gmail.com. So just pipsplainspottinglive@gmail.com. Yeah, everybody, make sure to smash that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We're trying to blow Carolina out of the water. Today's not the day, but we'll get them. Hey, what's up, Steven? Hello to the East Coast there in Rhode Island. Welcome back to DFW. I feel like we were just here 6 or so weeks ago. There's an A321 Neo. Gotcha, John. I didn't know that. Good thinking, Ramona. I think that's smart. I think that's smart. So I just talked to our friend First Officer Mark, and he actually was flying today. I didn't know it, but he sent me a message because he knew I was driving back to DFW, and he told me he just got back from SJD. So can anybody tell me what airport is SJD? Yep, that's all lowercase, all together, no special characters, Dreamweaver. That is all correct. Michael says you'd like me to do Toronto. Okay. Well, I know John is going to cover the hotel for the first night. But I can do Toronto, and then I do want to drive up to Montreal, and then go to Ottawa, too. And I know John's always like, oh, there's nothing in Ottawa. I still want to go. Plus, it's the capital of the country, right? Hey? There you go, Michael. Cabo San Lucas. That's right. Our good friend, First Officer Mark, just got back from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, the tourist destination in Mexico. San Jose del Cabo in Mexico. Ah, darn it. He says he's headed out, but he'll be departing on 17th Center. I'm guessing he's going to the East Coast. Dreamweaver says Ottawa's so boring. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they do get Air France, which is pretty cool. I bet it is, Matt, . Oh. 'Man. 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 Thanks everybody for joining in. This is Pip's Planespotting Live. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button, like, and subscribe. I know this was an impromptu stream, but thanks everybody for joining in. We appreciate DB's contribution. And did you know that you can join Premium Economy for just 99 cents? Much lower than our good friend Carolina's Basic Economy. And quite frankly, I think my emojis are cooler. St. Martin? You were so bad that you couldn't enjoy it. Joe, my man, the dispatcher to the stars. What's up, Joe? How's it going? What's happening? Well, you know, John, I always like I like to say I like to give variety. For sure. That's okay. Listen, we live streamed from Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's a quiet airport. Mostly VFR, VIP movement, but a good night so far. Yeah, I'm watching the radar. I'm watching the clouds. I'm trying to see. We've escaped rain so far, Joe. I know it's supposed to come in later. I just don't know what time, like 7 or 8. Andrew something. Whoa, double action. What's up, Andrew something? My man. Hey, are you finally checked out yet? There you go, Madman. Hey, you know, Madman, and speaking of that, of Grand Rapids, if I get up to Chicago and see my sister, I'll see if I can borrow her car and do Grand Rapids again and then also do Detroit again. But we'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Louie. Yeah, that's right, John. Yes, but no. Okay. I'm signed off, but they don't have you on a line for yet. Okay, so are you like basically reserved then? You know, Fareed, you point that out, but I do have to give Cleveland credit because they do have Aer Lingus that flies to Cleveland, and you know, the who is it? Frontier's doing a lot of flights out of Cleveland. Half an hour, 45 minutes till it rains. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. That should give us enough time for the UPS. Yeah, I wanted to sneak a couple hours in. I had literally driven from Amarillo this morning, so I got here even before I got home because I wanted to make sure everything worked well. That's right, exactly, Michael. Copy that, Joe. Well, Michael, that's right, cargo at LCK at Rickenbacker. All right, so Joe says we get about a half hour, 45 minutes till rain. I see the UPS MD-11. I don't know if it's going to sneak through with the west side. I think they're going to vector it to the east side, sadly. Looks like they've got the west side pretty blocked in. I did not know that, Delta Alpha Lima. That is a fun fact. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I know. Well, at least we got to sneak in a little bit, Dreamweaver. But yeah, it's tough because DFW is such a busy airport that if they don't have any spacing, if ATC doesn't have any spacing, they will keep them, routed to the east side. I have not been up to Ypsilanti for Willow Run because I know they've got they'll fly what, special liveries and team charters up there, man. That's right, because Michael's only 55, right? Thanks everybody for tuning in, smashing the thumbs up, liking, subscribing, supporting the channel, and being friends, most importantly. Thanks everyone. Okay, sounds good, Dreamweaver. I appreciate that. Love the smell of burning rubber. South wind. Angelo, what's happening? What is happening? You're welcome, Michael. You're welcome. A321, the baby bus departing DFW. 100 likes. Let's do it. Let's get to it by the MD-11. Let's hope it lands on this side too. Absolutely. I love it, Delta Alpha Lima. I love it. Ferris Bueller Day Off, Man, is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Mastercomp, you are welcome for the Denver stream. To my knowledge, there are no regular streamers there, despite how busy it is. I assume ideal spotting areas is the culprit. Actually, you know, Mastercomp, there's a guy named Captain Will who does stream on Sundays. And I would say that the spotting areas are it's actually not too bad. Here's the catch though. I'm going to watch this A321 take off. In the meantime, I'm actually having a conversation with our good buddy First Officer Mark. We're having a conversation about landing distance for an A321. Mastercomp, to answer your question more in depth, yeah, Captain Will, I know, has done some streams on Sundays. He did one last night, actually. Further, there are some good areas at Denver. So like the parking garages, if you get on the very edge, on the east side or on the west side, they're okay. But there are certain catches. Like, for example, if you're on the east side of Denver, you'll need probably south winds for the runways on, what is that, 17s? The 17s on the east side. And then on the west side, you really want to have a north flow, a north arrival pattern. So like the 3-4s to see the arrivals and departures like we did on Saturday. So if that makes any sense. So yeah, I would say there are. Where we were broadcasting, we were actually inside past security. So that was the nice thing. The outdoor areas are past security. The parking garages obviously are open to the public. Also remember, at Denver, parking is like $7 an hour. So if anybody is able, I would encourage you to take the RTA or the train to Denver, because parking for the parking garages to go spotting is ridiculous at like $7 an hour. So I hope that helps as we check out that Viva Aerobus A320 land. That's right, Delta Alpha Lima. Yeah, Ferris Bueller's my favorite for sure, man. So 3 of the good spotting locations are actually past security, so you really only have one on each side of the parking garage. So it's kind of It's A321 getting ready to take off. That's right. Where's DFW and his 18 other accounts? It's true. Delta Alpha Lima. Yeah, when the winds are blowing to the south, every time a plane lands, I get burning rubber right in the face. Right in the face. So that's interesting. I don't know if anybody just saw flight radar, but the MD-11 started the approach to the east side, but then all of a sudden it just turned around. So it's hovering at about 4,000 feet, and I don't know what the reason was, but that might actually benefit us, to be honest, because maybe it'll land on the east side now, or west side, excuse me. Yeah, Delta Alpha Lima, you could actually blame me because I didn't even advertise. I just popped up and broadcast. So, you know, when you advertise and you schedule in advance, more people have time to tune in and all that jazz. So it's okay. What's up, DFW plane spotters? Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know what this MD-11 is doing. I think it's slowing down. It must have had been too heavy, perhaps. But it's very interesting. I do start to see those dark clouds start to roll in, so I'm definitely living on borrowed time. So we'll see if we can get that MD-11 for you. Cross your fingers. What's up, OK Aviation? Welcome back. Hey, William, you're up late. Hey, from Yorkshire Airlines. Hey, Crow, what's happening, Raspberry? Hope Wichita is good, and most importantly, you're staying safe. Any severe weather up there, Crow? Anything that you see? The old pop-up pip, yeah. Well, I am watching this MD-11 very closely. Yep, it looks like it's going back to the east side, sadly. Hate to break it to you. Ugh. I think. Yeah, I'm watching it there. You'll have bad weather well after midnight. Okay, Crow, be safe out there. Yeah, Delta Alpha Lima, this is weird. This is very weird. We'll see where it ends up. I'm watching it very closely, but our next arrival will be American 2679 from Sarasota, Florida. As a bit... That's true, William. You are up at all hours, even though you're a bit nocturnal. So... Man, where's Brian Cassidy? I've got the monorail for him, or the tram. He loves that thing. Matt, man, that's a great question. I don't know. I think, I mean, it feels good. I miss the mountains, obviously. I think it feels good. I don't know. Because, to be honest, and if I can be honest with you, and I'd like to say I'm always honest. I kind of feel like I'm coming back home and I'm a failure. And So it's tough because, you know, I don't, I mean, as much as I love DFW, I would, you know, rather be living on my own, right? I mean, the plus side is I have a lot more airports, a lot bigger airports, a lot of good, but it's definitely, I don't know. It's a good question. So we'll see. My parents' bed is not the favorite of mine, so that's the other thing. I never sleep well. So we'll see how that goes. Run on Crow. Jet Junkie. Sweet. And Delta Alpha Lima, I just saw that. Yeah, that's true. Brian's an early sleeper. But on the plus side, yeah, it does look like that MD-11 is vectored our way after that little 360. I'll take it. We'll take it. So it looks like we can go ahead and sound the heavy alert for that MD-11 inbound from Louisville. Let's do it right now. Thrilled to get that. That one's for you peeps and Ramona and Dreamweaver and Colin and everybody else who likes the MD-11. I miss the food for sure, Matt, man. That is for sure. Yeah, William, I was thinking about Thomas Edison actually today. Thanks, Kick It. I appreciate that. That's okay, Delta Alpha Lima. I love everybody who shows in, and this was a pop-up, pop-up broadcast. That's right, the heavy alerts are back. I know you are okay, Aviation. Yeah, I hope I'll stick with that. Brighter days are ahead for sure. The diehards, William and Michael, for sure. 31 years young. Holy cow, Ramona. She's a beaut. And remember, if you checked out that video from Roswell, we already have some MD-11s from UPS that are parked in Roswell. Well, I like that strategy, Matt, man. I like that strategy. Those are good words, good parents there, Matt, man. Looking to try and catch that MD-11. I really want to be here when a severe thunderstorm comes through, so I've got to get some protective equipment so that you guys can see what it's like here in a Texas thunderstorm. Oh, Carolina, all he did was have a record show, AJD. He had like 514 likes or 517 likes. He even beat me, beat my show when I was on in Houston Intercontinental, and here comes the MD-11. Woo! There you go. Well, we'll take that good luck right there as that MD-11 plops down on runway 18, right? So now AJD, Carolina and I are officially at war now. So we gotta see who can get the most likes and subscribers. It's a battle for the Intercontinental Championship belt of plane spotting. Excellent, excellent. Ah, this wind, man. It's not doing my camera any favors today. Especially being more of a crosswind now. Whoa. Hey, Infidel, you're back. You're back, Infidel. Well, thank you, William, for your kind words. I try and educate, as you guys and gals know, so thank you. Nice, on the Wi-Fi. Good question, AJD. It's a possibility. I think they were super heavy, William, because they did a go around because I think they were too heavy. Hey, Charlie, what's up? What's up, what's up? Here comes the MD-11 closer and closer. You can start to hear its hum of the engines, because I can. Gonna park right in front of us. That's one of the other cool things about being here at Founders Plaza. UPS is right in front of us here. I could hit a golf ball into that MD-11. That's how close we are. No rain yet to report for those dispatching and close by. Jet A Junkie, awesome, man. That is true, Delta Alpha Lima. That is true. you go. I'm zoomed in all the way to the flight deck. Sounds good, Delta Alpha Lima. That's true, William. That is very true. Oh, nice. Okay, Aviation. Sweet, man. Sweetness. Well, you can see how dark it is. 21 Air, I think, is like an ABX, like a 767, Charlie. I think that's kind of like a subcarrier for ABX. All right, Delta Alpha Lima, see you later. I think I'm about to get out of here because check out those dark clouds. I'm about to get out of here too, it looks like. Dang, look at that rain. Look at that rain. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning into this pop-up stream. It's so nice to be back in DFW. I'm going to get out of here before it starts raining on me and raining on my parade. But don't worry, I'll be back most likely tomorrow. We'll figure out what time and where, and we'll let you know. But, man, it's good to be back here in the DFW. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Thanks for DBs for his contributions. Thanks everybody for joining me back here in DFW. Hopefully we'll have plenty more fun this week back in Dallas-Fort Worth. But for now, it's time for me to hide from the rain. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to DBs for his contribution. Thank you for all your contributions over the weekend in Denver. Thank you for your support. We'll see you again, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll advertise and let you know. Hey, Anno, what's up? Unrestricted Climb. Great to see you. Take care, everyone. We'll see you later.